It's a nice sunny day, and in today's video we're going to be cooking some chicken wings that are pre-crumbed from the supermarket, and we're going to be cooking them in our GoSun Fusion. Now it's a sunny day today, so we shouldn't need to use the 12-volt power, but if it becomes too overcast to cook, then we'll have to use the 12-volt power to cook it. But we'll see how we go. Just folds out. Got our sundial. I've only just bought this, so that should be one here, I think. So now we can line it up with the sun, and I should rotate it a little bit. But that'll do for now, and the time is 12:15, and we'll just leave it here to cook. And I've orientated it to the sun. You can see the little casting of shadow in that middle ring, which is good. And I do have this, which is the GoSun Thermo, and it will actually read in Celsius from this probe here. So we're just going to leave the probe inside, and it will actually Bluetooth to my phone as well, but we'll just leave that in that chicken, or maybe this bit. Anyway, we'll just leave it in there and then have that running through there. It doesn't quite fit like this in one of these sections, so I'm just going to leave it in the top. That way it will give us an ambient air temperature reading, and we'll be able to tell how hot the oven is getting to. So it's already starting to heat up. It's only just been set up, and it's still only a couple of minutes into the clock, but it's certainly doing the job now. Already gone up 2 degrees in that short time it's been inserted. It is now 12:36, and it's going good in the sun. Got a decent amount of sun exposure, and we're currently at 92 degrees. And I must say, this probe is amazing. It Bluetooths to my phone, and I can walk all the way to the front of the house and it's still telling me the readings from it out the back here. So it's definitely worth the investment in that. And I've actually got over here the GoSun Go, which is their latest portable one that they've made. It's the cheapest one they've got, and I've actually set this up. I've only just set it up here, but I put some bacon strips in there, and this one's actually pretty cool. It's got a little sundial there that you orientate, so you can make sure that the shadow is facing the sun, and it can go this way, or you can turn it the other way to get more of a steeper angle. And it's got legs here if you do go the steeper angle, so it doesn't fall over. So it's a pretty cool design, and we'll just come back to them when they're all cooked. Just set and forget, make sure they're aligned to the sun, and make sure that the clouds haven't moved over the sun, and hopefully everything will be fine. And we're back. It's now about an hour into the cooking process from everything being stone cold. We're at 128 degrees Celsius, and it has been very intermittently cloudy on and off, so we did go through a large period where there wasn't much sun. These look like they're cooking well. The meat has started to turn white, which is good. So we'll leave this in there.
Daddy,
hang on, sweetheart.
Is this for me?
No, it's for me. And then this one is bubbling away. Look at this, literally bubbling.
It's for Mum.
So that's almost done. Back again, and now it's 13:44, and the oven is cranking. I've had to reorientate them both because the sun has shifted, and we're at 148 degrees now Celsius. And you know, it's been a while because it has been intermittently cloudy. Now I could have connected this to the 12-volt, but you know, there's been enough sun to keep that temperature in there, so it's definitely cooking. And over here, this one I don't have a probe in, but it's steaming. You can see the steam coming out. Look at that. So there's some sizzling baking in there, so I'd probably say that's at least 100 degrees plus. Easily, I'd say. Let's go with it's probably about 140 degrees as well, because you know if this is achieving that, then that little one is going to certainly get to it. So now we've actually gone to 149 degrees Celsius, and then for all of those people that use Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius is the boiling point of water, and 0 degrees is the freezing point, to give you a bit of a reference there. So it is certainly cooking. You can see this one's steaming up, and I'm pretty sure that all of this chicken should be done now. Look at that. That looks amazing. See, the chicken is cooked through, bubbling away as well, and it's ready to eat. So I'm popping that back in so I can get some plates, and we'll see how it's cooked. All the alarms are going off because it's ready. It's ready. So here's a bit of the chicken. It's moist because the solar oven traps all the moisture, whereas if I cook this in an air fryer or in an oven, it would be a dry crunch. The chicken's cooked through. The crunchiness is a bit of a letdown because it is soft, but it's to be expected. But it's still nice, and it's actually really full of flavour, and the chicken is cooked perfectly. So it won't get crunchy unless I maybe leave this cracked open a little bit and let some of that steam out, and then use the residual heat just to polish off a bit of moisture out of them. And the bacon is 100% cooked. Look at this. I actually went inside to gloat to my wife about how good these cookers are, because this is the first time we've used them, and I've actually come back out now to get the food out and serve it. So time wise it hasn't really been much of a difference, but you can see this is sizzling bacon here, cooked by the sun. You get all of those trays fit in there, and these are actually really good, these silicone container tray things. They came with the cooker, so you can divide everything up there. But if I took these out, I could have put the chicken all the way at this end, and then maybe put one of these with some rice or some vegetables, and have a bit more space in there. So you can optimize the space if you take these inserts out and just cook with that. And of course I've got the element underneath, so that's what heats up if you connect the 12 volt to it. But there's been enough sun today, although it is overcast, to be able to get all of this heat going. And there's the thermometer, it's dropping back down because it's just going back down to the ambient temperature, which is probably about 24 degrees Celsius today. Well, anyway, that's it for today's video on the solar ovens. We've got the GoSun Go and the GoSun Fusion. Plenty more opportunities to do more cooking with some different styles, but this is really just my first exposure to both of these cookers. I've got a different cooker. It's a Suncook cooker, which is like a square one with glass on the top, and it's a different type of cooking, whereas these use a glass vacuum tube. The other one is just like a glass box with plastic. Now, I didn't really like the plastic, but these seem to be pretty good, and I'm really looking forward to taking this one out on the motorbike and cooking something out on an adventure. Well, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you want me to make more solar oven content on the channel. Alright, see you next time. Bye.